I think it may have. Absolutely, it's difficult. We know it's difficult in our league with the travel the way it is and what you're asked to do. To play an opponent that didn't have a game midweek when we traveled to Canada and back down south is a big challenge. But we knew that, and I'm not here to make any excuses. For me, Houston had a particular game plan. They came out and executed it perfectly, and they punished us. So I have nothing negative to say about our guys, our performance. I only have full credit to Houston. He's an important player for us with his leadership and his organization, and I think we lacked a little bit of that tonight for sure. He's fine. He's got an ankle injury that he's been suffering with for 3 weeks now, and we felt that this was a time that we had to do a little bit of rotation and get him a bigger rest before the next game. Well, I think there's some tactical things, some organizational things that we needed to have done better in order to deal with that speed. And it was, again, a tough task because we don't have much time to prepare for the match in between the two matches. So if we had it to do over again and had to play Houston again, I think we would have a much different outcome. It's part of a season. You know, we went through a stretch where everything was happening well for us and winning games, and now we've gone through a little mini stretch where we've lost 2 games in a row. And so for me, it's all about what we do now. Can we stick together? Can we fight? Can we react? Can we respond well next week?
They've got their 3 guys up top that they keep up top. When you give away the first goal against them, especially here, it makes things difficult because then you start to chase and they leave their guys high for the counter and obviously are very good when they get in those positions. And we were never able to get back in the game. Our final third play wasn't good, and then they hit us on the counter a bunch of times, and that was the game. Felt good enough that I could give significant minutes and be myself. So wanted to give it a try, knowing that we had a big rest, knowing a lot of guys put in hard shifts in Toronto, so wanted to try to do my bit on the trip, and I feel okay. Every game's different. Every team poses different challenges. We have to be tighter defensively, that's obvious. We haven't gotten a shutout yet on the road, so that's disappointing. We've just got to be tighter and make sure that we limit their chances. We know teams are going to press and attack us, and we can't get in these games where we're chasing the game. The 4 road games that we've played, the 3 that we've lost, we've given up the first goal, and that's really hurt us. So we need to get that first goal in the next one. Manotas for me is a good player in this league. He plays hard, he runs, he works, and he scores goals. You know, they're spoiled for choice with those 4 guys. They're all very, very good. So if one of them's out, the other 3 step in, and it usually works out okay.
It was rough. I mean, thought we were doing decent, keeping the ball, moving around, just losing in the wrong spots, and we got fast guys up top, and that's exactly what we knew they were going to do, is hit long balls like that to speedy guys and get behind, and unfortunately that's what they did today. And I mean, give them credit, they got fast guys up there that can get behind, so it's definitely not the result we wanted, especially after the road win or the road loss in Toronto. So but at this point we just got to move on from it. I mean, the good news is we're at home, so we got to come out swinging pretty much. I mean, we're at home. We got to stay winning at home, and we got to stay together. I mean, that's the most important thing right now. Is obviously 2 losses in a row. We got to come together and stay together and come out with a win at home. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously when you lose, you don't want to lose, but you're also learning at the same time. So I think everybody at this point is going to learn something from this game, and we just need to take it and move on from it and take what we did wrong and get better at it. So we're going to look at video obviously this whole week and figure out what we did wrong and what we can fix, and like I said, we just got to move on.
Puede ser que estábamos un poco cansados. El viaje cuenta, estar en un hotel personalmente, estar en una cama muchos días me hace mal, pero no hay que poner excusas. No jugamos bien, no hicimos lo que veníamos haciendo y por eso el resultado. No, creo que ellos tienen 2 jugadores por la banda que son muy rápidos, que hoy nos lastimaron mucho, y esa creo que fue un poco la diferencia. Son 2 jugadores muy rápidos que nos complicaron y bueno, pero como dije antes, nosotros no jugamos bien, no hicimos lo que veníamos haciendo y eso influyó mucho en el resultado. No, tenemos que estar, como siempre decimos nosotros, pre-season que juntos hemos logrado 5 victorias en casa, juntos, y hoy tenemos que seguir así. Esto recién empieza, faltan muchos partidos y tenemos que estar juntos, unidos, es solo un resultado y ahora tenemos un partido en casa para levantar.